started. I appreciate you all being here tonight, and we're just going to do a quick a training this evening. And you know, my goal with these trainings is to bring you all what you need. And so I want to encourage you first off. I mean, we can. I really want to do this more of a like a sitting around the campfire kind of thing, and just kind of talking. I do want to share a few things with you, and then we can talk about whatever we need, and by all means, as you're going out there and learning about things, if there's things that you're finding out that you're going, man, I wish I'd have known this when I got started, then let me know, let Rhonda know, let some other people here know, and we'll address it on a training. Because I don't want to have anybody go, well, I didn't hit that check because I didn't know this, or I didn't, and so we're going to cover a couple little things like that tonight. But I want to make sure that you all have the knowledge and everything you need so that as you're going out there building, there's not these, a discouragement when you find out, oh, well, I should have done this, or I needed to do that back then, or whatever. And there's not that much here to really cover with this company, which I really like. It's not like you got to stand on your head for 7 minutes and flip over, stand up and then flip over backwards and things like that. But there are some things that are nice to know. And so I want to go over a couple of those. So, I'm going to address some of those in like a housekeeping thing. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the app. I'm going to show some pictures about the app. I'm going to show what videos I'm sending and why I'm sending what I'm sending, and the conversations I'm having, after I send those a little bit. And then if the other thing that I'd like to do on these trainings is just like Lisa did there a minute ago, and I might make her share again, so we can capture that for others that may view it later. But the other thing I'd like to do is for you all to think about the exposures you've had, and even if it doesn't lead immediately to somebody buying a product or joining, just the fact that you planted a seed. And I'd like for people to come on here and share those things, because it can encourage others. It can give other people ideas. And this is a group effort. This isn't like I've said before. This isn't about me. This isn't about any one person. This is a group effort. And so the more we can do to come together and help each other, that's what I want to do. And so I'm here to help you all do that. And I'm just a facilitator. The way I look at this is I'm at a big old round table. There is no head. There's just a round table. We're all sitting around it. We all have great input. And, a lot of times the best input comes from the newest person because they've went through the process the most recent. Or the best input is from somebody who shared that week and has some different way that they shared it, or some different conversation they had, or whatever the case might be. So I just want to encourage you all to participate, to share ideas, to let me know if you need anything, if there's something we need to cover. And so I may not always be the expert, but I can get people on the Zooms. I've had tons of people reach out and say, anything we need, they're willing to jump on Zooms with us. They're willing to fly places. They're willing to do whatever we need to grow this thing. And so I'm of that same servant heart, and I just want to be here to help you all, and in whatever capacity that you need. So I'm going to cover a few housekeeping things real quick, and then I want to check and see if anybody has any questions about those, and then we'll talk a little bit about the app and how we're sharing, and then I've got another piece at the end that I want to share with you, and I'm hoping to wrap up in about 30 minutes. So that's my goal. So anyway, the housekeeping stuff is, the first thing is when you get started, or you get people started, as they're bringing people in, make sure you're placing your people. You have 5 days to do it. And I don't know if you're aware of the way the placement works, but if you sponsor somebody and in 3 days you sponsor somebody new, if you move the old person under the new person, you can keep that alive in your holding tank for a little bit longer if you want to use it to if you've got somebody that's sitting on the fence that you really want to work with, you say, hey, I got a couple people. I'd love to put them underneath of you. If you get started, we'll help you out or whatever. And if you already know where you're going to put somebody, don't wait, because you'll forget, like we all forget. And 5 days goes by, and then, we got to go beg the company, which really isn't begging, but we just have to ask the company to move people. And it's, the earlier we catch it, the better. It gets a little sticky if there's compensations that are ran and things like that. It's a little harder to move people. So just keep an eye on that and make sure people understand to place them. And if anybody has any questions, they can reach out. And if I don't have the answers, if Rhonda doesn't have the answers, we'll get the answers for people. So the second thing I want to talk about real quick is auto ship. Your auto ship goes out the 1st to the 10th. It's great to be on an auto ship. There's your customers, you as a distributor get 20% off the wholesale price. A customer gets 15 off of the retail price. It ends up being, for a cell defender, it ends up being 11 points either way, and a point is $1. So you can accumulate those for as long as you want to. The only thing you have to pay for is shipping when you redeem those points. So it's a great way to get your customers on, but there is a caveat to that. If you sign up after the 10th, if somebody signs up after the 10th, so let's say a customer comes and wants to buy product on the 15th. If they buy as an auto ship order, that auto ship doesn't ship until the window, which is the 1st to the 10th. So if you want their order to count for you and you want them to get product right away, you need to have them place a retail order and then follow up with them in a week or two. Just get them on an auto ship before the 10th of the following month. And this goes for distributors too, most distributors are going to come in, well, we're all going to come in with a pack, so you're going to have products. So you can go ahead and set up the auto ship while you're there. It won't ship until the following month, but it will ship in that same window, the 1st to the 10th. If you have a customer that's going to buy and they buy between the 1st and the 10th, their initial order can be an auto ship, and they can get points on their starting from their very first order. So,
okay, I need Can I get some clarification?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So because I looked at the training on this today, and I was getting a little confused. So you're saying if I have like for instance, Mike, who came on tonight, if he decides he wants to come in as a distributor, and he fills out his order for his pack, and then he goes ahead and puts in his auto ship, the auto ship will not charge or ship till March.
Correct. The following month.
Now,
if he wants additional products besides the pack that he gets, there's a way to add products onto that order.
Okay.
So just make sure that you find out, is this something you want now? Then you would add it to the package, the activation pack order, and then you can always set up the auto ship later. Or the next step is to set up the auto ship, and you can go ahead and set up the auto ship while you're doing it. The only people that this really affects is a customer that's going to order product after the 10th. So you'll have to, if you're looking to get them on auto ship, you're gonna have to get them an order, because if you're looking for your customers and their order doesn't ship till next month, guess what? They don't count as a customer this month. They didn't buy product this month. So I just want to make sure that we're clear on that, so that in the circumstances where there's a customer requirement, I don't want us to miss a check. I don't want anybody to miss a check because we didn't understand that. So
one of the things I heard, Greg, while I was on that training today was that, as I understood it, was that if you don't as a distributor, if you don't set your auto ship up at the time of sign up, you don't get the bonus points. Is that correct?
Right, the reward points.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that is another piece to when you bring somebody in as a distributor. Now, when they anybody as soon as their auto ship hits and it starts shipping from an auto ship status, they get the points. But my
Okay.
understanding is if they get the auto ship while they sign up, then the points, just like if a customer, when a customer orders, if they order the 1st to the 10th and they sign up for auto ship, they're going to get points for the product now. They're going to get shipped now. They're going to get points now, and they're going to be on auto ship. They've got time to change their mind and cancel the auto ship if they want to, and they'll still keep their points. So
So
that's a good point.
So that comment that I saw you made or somebody made the other day about getting in as a distributor and getting your auto ship set up at that time, you get the 20 points and the 20% off of your product when you do your auto ship. Is that
that's my understanding, and I'll
yeah.
double verify that, but that was my understanding of how the auto ship works. Just
Okay.
like if a customer orders and it's in that window, they're going to get the points. They're going to ship now, and they're going to get points now. And so let's just look. It works really the same way with a distributor. If a distributor comes in with a pack and then they set their auto ship up later, it's no different than a retail customer coming in and setting their auto ship up later. Until their auto ship order fulfills, they're not going to get points for it.
Okay, because I came in.
They do it when they're signing up.
Okay, because I came in on like the 30th or the 31st. I did not set my auto ship up. I was like, well, I can do it in the first 10 days. I'll be good. So I went in a couple of days ago and set my auto ship up, and the product is on its way. It's coming now. And it's the auto ship. I ordered it and then put it on auto ship. And so the auto ship is going to ship March the 3rd, but my products are still coming to me now. I'm like it's a little confusing to me.
So if you place an auto ship order in that the 1st to the 10th window, they're going to ship it now and later.
Yeah.
So
okay.
If you order on the 3rd, you're in the window, so it's going to ship now, and it's going to ship next month on the 3rd. If you order on the 15th, let's say you order on the 15th, and on the 20th, you or a distributor or a customer, it doesn't matter, on the 20th, you decide you want an auto ship. It's going to make you pick a window between the 1st and the 10th. It's going to make you pick a day the following month between the 1st and the 10th to ship your auto ship. And you won't get anything that you order that month. You will not get reward points for. But as soon as your auto ship starts and it moves to an auto ship status, you'll start getting points on it. And again, it's 20% or 15% for distributor or retail. And then you can save those up till the cows come home.
Okay.
You could use them if you know somebody that really needs the product, they can't afford it. You could use your points, just pay the shipping. So, so it's really, I like a lot of the things that they're doing, and it really helps you to know where you are in the month. By the 10th, you pretty much know who on your team is on auto ship and they're getting products, and your volume, you pretty much know your foundation, and hey, I have 20 days or whatever the days are left in the month to go build to get to the rank that you want to go, at least at that point. It's not like a lot of other companies where on the 30th or 31st, you got all this volume. I almost knocked something over. You got all this volume pouring in. You're like, I don't know if I'm going to hit a rank or not. I don't know if I should do this or do that because I don't know if it's going to pay me to do it. Right.
Yeah.
And so,
so Michael just joined us, the guy that was on our call. He got in as a distributor just now.
Oh, nice.
And I haven't talked to him about his auto ship. So if he didn't set an auto ship up now, but he goes back in and sets an auto ship up, is it going to charge him now and ship it now, and then, or does he need to like?
So, some of these types of things, um, typically it's supposed to happen when the order's placed. But I do know that, the company's really, you full of grace when it comes to something like this. So what I would do is, if he wants an auto ship, I would immediately send an email to support and say, hey, give him his ID number. Say, hey, he just came in. Here's what he wants for an auto ship, and see if they can take care of it right then, and they'll be able to do it on their end. Whereas if he goes in now, he's going to have to make an auto ship for this month. Now, if he wanted to do that, if he wanted to add more products to what he's getting, then you don't even need to contact support. Just make sure he does it before the 10th. And
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And he'll get it next month, right?
Okay,
okay. But they should, and they probably will. You go, hey, we didn't know this, and we'd like to do this. Make sure we check the box so that he can get some points, and there shouldn't be any issue with it.
Okay.
They've been the couple of little things that I've had to deal with them. They've been great. I mean, it's just been great to deal with.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take up so much time. I'm sorry.
No, you're all right. You're all right. Because here's the thing, Kelly, there's going to be other people. There's going to be anybody that's out there building is going to run into questions. So, it's great to have that kind of conversations. And that's what I want to do with these calls, is I want to know what you all are struggling with, because I don't see everything. I don't know everything. I know very little, Rhonda says, but she keeps me straight sometimes when she can. But anyway, that's why we have this. That's why I want to talk to this. That's why I want it to be more of like a campfire side type of training. There's a lot of really good training, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. But my goal with these Zooms is not to repeat everything that's in the app and repeat everything, all the training that you can get. My goal is to fill in the gaps, to maybe bring some clarity to some things in the Zooms, and maybe bring some enhancements to the information, because a lot of times we look at information and it doesn't hit us the same way that it hits somebody else. So it's nice to bring and accent that, and people go, oh, wow, that's right. I remember hearing that, but I didn't think about it the same way that whoever talks about it. So I want these to be like this. And if you all feel differently or think differently, I mean, I'm open to whatever, but I just want to help you all the best that I can to help you grow this, because this is something special. And I don't want anybody left behind because, we didn't do something right, or we didn't, whatever the case might be. So I want to make sure, we dot every I, cross every T, we do everything we need to do. So with that, I got a couple other little things here in housekeeping, and then I'm going to jump into the app real quick, and then we're going to just, I got the last thing I got, take just a couple minutes. So I want to mention detox symptoms. You can have flu-like symptoms. You can have headaches, nausea, gastrointestinal issues. Some people even have confusion, weakness, fatigue. I mean, you can do a Google search and find all kinds of things. So don't be surprised. And it's nice to tell people when they start using this, they may experience a little bit of that. Depends on how toxic they are, right? And so it just depends on how toxic their body is. And the two quickest ways to remedy it that I know of, and I'm open, but the two quickest ways is slow down your detox. So if you jump out there and you're starting to do 10 drops a day or 10 drops an hour, maybe you drop back to 5 or 3 or 2. Find out what your body tolerates, and then you can always increase it. You can always increment it over time. The other thing is drink more water, because we have headaches because we're not flushing the toxins out enough. And so you can drink more water, or you can slow down the detox. Those are the two quickest ways. If somebody's experiencing something beyond that, then we can go to the company and talk and see, explore some other options. But those, just keep those in mind, because it's not uncommon when you go through a detox to feel worse before you feel better. That doesn't always happen, but that's not uncommon no matter how you're detoxing, right? You can even have sweats and things like that. So yeah, there's a lot of different things. And what I would encourage you is, if somebody brings up a symptom and you're not familiar with it, go to Google. They've got all the answers. So you can check that out and find that out real quick. Um, so I just wanted to cover that real quick, because I know we're getting this product out to a lot of people, and I know, I just want to make sure people are aware, that we're sharing it with, that they may go through something like that. That might be something that they experience. Um, and then the other housekeeping thing I wanted to point out is, there's two really good trainings in the app. And so I encourage you to go through, get familiar with the app. First off, get it downloaded, and I'm going to show you a couple pictures here in a minute. But get the app downloaded, and go through it yourself as you got some time here and there. Maybe you're sitting at a ball game or waiting to pick somebody up or whatever it is. And you just got a few minutes, you can flip through the app and get familiar with it. But there's all kinds of stuff in there. There's individual product videos, there's clinical studies, there's comp plan stuff, and there's really some great stuff there. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I just want to go over the app so that people know what it looks like. And can you all see my screen? See the Avini? This is what it's gonna. Oh wait, never mind. I have to hit the share button. I was going, man, it's not looking right. So here's the what it might look like, in your Play Store or Apple, wherever you're getting it from. And then a couple of little things I wanted to share in the app. So I encourage everybody to have a short conversation with somebody, and if somebody says, well, what's it about, and they try to tie you up and get a lot of information from you about what it is, you can say, hey, it's like giving a haircut over the phone. You just can't do it. Like, you got to see it. But your people, and how to have those conversations with them. And so but the first app that we typically share is this initial approach video. And it's called Your Journey to a Better Life. And you can click on that. It'll pop up and ask you, who do you want to send it to? And if they're not in your phone, you can add them from your phone into your app contacts. Or if they're a brand new person, if you're standing in the grocery store and they say, hey, can you send me some information? You can pop it up and add their information right there in the app and send it to them. And so if you want to know how to add people to the app and the way the app functions, there's 3 videos in the app that goes over that and tells you how to add people and those kind of things. And what all I want to do is kind of show you some things that we're sending. And so we're sending this as an initial video. The other video that I'm sending, and sometimes it depends on who I'm talking to. I don't want to overwhelm anybody. So if I think, they're new to something, or if I just met them, I'm going to send them one video, and I can watch the app and see when they watch it. And after they watch it, I can send them another video. Here's another video that I send the biochemist overview of all the products. This is about 18 minutes long, if I remember correctly, but it goes over all the products. And so what happens is after I've shared these 2 videos with somebody, I have a place to where I can talk to them about being a customer, or I can talk to them about joining the business. And so either way, they're familiar with our products. They know what all we have. So if they want products as a customer, you can say, hey, here's the products. You saw the products. Which ones do you want? And so you can help them order products. If they want to become a distributor, then you can, when they get ready to buy an activation pack, you can talk to them about what pack they want. and that's another thing that's right here in the app, is all the packs that the activation packs that they can come in with are right here in the app. And so, if they want one of each, then you can look through here and, just have them see which one best fits them. Or if they're primarily wanting the Cell Defender, you can have them do that, and they can add products if they want to, if they just want to add a product or two. So there's a lot of great stuff in the app, and that's the way I've been using the app. And then obviously, depends on who you're talking to, but a lot of times when we talk to people, they'll tell us what they want next, right? So if somebody says, "Hey, can I see the comp plan?" Well, the comp plan's in the app. I just click a button, boom, it's in front of them. Hey, do you have clinicals? Boom, it's in the app. Hey, I'm particularly interested in the silver. I can go to the silver product. I can send the silver product information to them. And there's testimonials in there too. So if they're challenged with something, you can find a testimonial to send to them. So the app is great for that kind of stuff, and it's great for sharing, and it's great for seeing, when somebody watches something, when to follow up with them. And so, real quick, and I didn't do this, but does anybody have any questions about the app or about the couple other things that the detox symptoms, or does anybody have any questions about anything we've gone over so far? All right. Well, I'm gonna share once again. I meant to so the last piece that I want to go over real quick is, I like to share books periodically, and this is a really good book, The Success Principles. How do you get from where you are to where you want to be? My goal is to help every one of you attain what you want from this business. If you've not been a leader before and you want to be a leader, I want to lock arms with you. I want to help you out in every way that I can, and I want to help you get out of this what you want. And so, I just wanted to bring this book up. I wanted to talk about it just for a quick minute. It is available on Audible, which is about the only way you can get me to read a book, because I can listen to it while I'm driving or doing something else. It's hard for me to sit down and read a book just because of time, but it's easy to fit a book in between things when you're driving or when you're waiting on somebody or something like that. It's a little harder to maybe do some other things or watch videos or whatever the case might be. But the book, it has success principles in it, fundamentals of success, and there's all kinds of testimonials of people that have just lit up by applying the principles. And they're some of them you'll look at and you'll go, yeah, I know this, but I would encourage you to check this out. The old cliche is leaders are readers, and I'll say this: if I had known back when I got into networking that I had to do personal development to the level that I have done, I probably wouldn't have joined. And only because where I was shy. I didn't like being in front of people. I didn't like talking to people, and so this industry, the great thing about it is there's a lot of leaders in the industry that are willing to lock arms with you and help you in the areas that you struggle. And so I wanted to share the book with you tonight. If there's one-off training that we want to do, or if y'all want to talk one-on-one, or if whatever you guys need, I'm here to help you. I was blessed to be mentored by some really iconic people in this industry over the years, and it wasn't because I sat back and waited for them to come to me. I went to them. I always, if I'm going to go do something, I want to find somebody that's doing it at the level that I want to do it, and I want to know what they're doing to accomplish that. So anyway, I'm going to open it back up to just real quick questions, and then we're going to wrap up for the night. But does anybody have any questions, comments, anything they want to share? You know, I'd love to hear from you. And again, um, let me know what I can do training wise. I'll bring anything to the table that we can do, and if I can't bring it, I'll find somebody to bring it. So